Hi, welcome to Group 28's Media Audit and Analysis. Today we're going to be going over our methods and our findings. So our methodology was we used our iPhone screen time setting on the phone to track the media platform over the course of 4 weeks. And this allowed us to easily collate the data. So through each of our audits, we each kind of discovered that we all used Instagram a fair amount. Each of us had some more outliers. Like, for example, I personally used Reddit a little bit more, but people like Zach used YouTube a bit more, and we each had a high amount of usage over the course of the 4 weeks. So here's discussing the what and the why. So our favorite medium, we determined that our favorite social media platform to use was Instagram. Each of us put on average 1.5 hours into Instagram during each day. We all fall prey to its algorithms and dials that it uses to keep us engaged and happy with spoon-fed content. However, some of us did enjoy other sites like TikTok and YouTube just a bit more. So the reason this was our favorite medium was we discussed this and came up with a list of a few reasons. And the first one was Instagram has some really easy accessibility when it comes to searching for content around the globe. It's very great for communicating with others, like friends and family. It is also very easy to be an active audience member that lets us praise or critique our favorite creators. But it also allows us to self-brand ourselves and portray ourselves in a way that we would like to online, and it gives us the easy-to-use tools to do so.
According to this chart, people of color are more likely to use hashtags to support a cause, look for information about rallies or protests, and encourage their followers to take action on issues that are important to them. Here we can also see that people between the age of 18 to 29 are typically most active on social media platforms. In conclusion, we found that there is in fact correlation to age and ethnicity when looking at social media intake and activism. These conclusions make sense given that 90% of social media users in the US are in the 18 to 29 age bracket. Younger and younger generations are starting to spend more time on various media platforms because they're exposed to it at a much earlier age.
For social media based on gender, typically women use social media more for social interactions or to stay in touch with family and friends, while men typically use it to gather information to build influence or a business. When we look at the graph, women are more likely to use Snapchat, Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook over men. These apps are great for social interactions and great for staying in touch with people, especially Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook. While men are more likely to use Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube, which are great for gathering information and building influence. For social media based on race, there's not a huge difference between race and social media users. If you look at the graph, it is going up at a pretty steady rate between all the races shown.
Hi, I'm Brady. I was in charge of addressing Instagram's issues with representation and power, and what I found is that Instagram perpetuates unhealthy body standards for its users. I read an article from The Atlantic where the author writes, "Pockets of diversity don't prevent the majority of users from finding and reinforcing generic ideas of how people should look." I thought this was interesting because while Instagram does have users that don't conform to normal or unhealthy body standards for that matter, if you look at the graph, the top 10 people are all actors or celebrities or athletes or musicians. They're basically all people that perpetuate the standard unhealthy body image that social media has a bad habit of promoting. Because, for instance, on Instagram and other social media platforms, creators are able to use third-party software to edit how they look, which just further perpetuates this unhealthy body image that comes with social media as a whole. So I think that's the main issue with the representation and power on Instagram, is it's people that, don't have to necessarily post realistic pictures of themselves.
Notable weaknesses in this platform being Instagram that reinforce social inequalities in terms of ownership would be how Mark Zuckerberg, the owner, is a white male. The executive board of directors is half white male, and 5 out of 9 of the non-executive board of directors are white males. It is not uncommon to see a lot of white males in leadership positions in companies, but it is an inequality that we should definitely pay attention to and hopefully fix in the far future or near future, because it's just not fair for other genders and races who may be more qualified for that job. Well, this is the end. Thank you so much for watching our slideshow, and I hope you all have a great day.